Behind every great achievement, there is a road riddled with pain and suffering. This shit is in the bag, bro. We gonna get this motherfucker, bro. We gonna get that crit. It's gonna be legit. All I need is my boy UI right here. We're gonna hit the dodge real quick. Hold up. Yo, please dodge. Oh, come on, bro. And even when success looks all but guaranteed, fate still finds a way to fuck you in the ass. Just need a critical, because if I get that, this should be enough damage to kill this piece of garbage. I think that should be enough. Yo, come on, bro. I believe in Gohan and Goten, bro. This is for all the bullshit that their father put them through. Never showing up to the barbecue, pretending like he's dead. You're going to take this, and you're going to fuck yourself. Boom. Boom. Ah, fuck. Fuck. You gotta be fucking kidding me. The same is true for this Gohan and Goten nuke. This shit took way longer than it should have taken, and it fucking still hurts. And the worst part about it is the fact that I thought this was going to be super easy. I'm like, you know what? Go Bros, Gohan, Goten, they're gods. This will be simple. Just get a crit, shit'll be legit, and we'll be done. Surprisingly, I never knew, honestly, like, there's been so many times where I just didn't even think about the ratio or probability of getting a critical attack. Especially for a Dokkan mode. I always feel like when I get a Dokkan mode, I usually do get a critical. Bro, you don't know how many times these guys let me down. They just looked at me and they said, listen, go fuck yourself. Just like how our dad let us down, just how he hit the dips, we gonna hit the dips too. We ain't criticaling for you. But at the end of the day, ended up happening. The magical moment occurred. For me, this ended up taking the absolute most time, and I actually was playing this for quite some time before it actually happened, and it was really turned into a fucking time sink, because at first I was just interested, I was curious, and then I was just kind of getting to the zone of where I was just fucking spiteful and fucking salty, and I'm like, listen, I put so much time into this already, I can't give up. And then towards the end, I'm just like, I was just crunching numbers. I'm like, listen, I don't care, you could not crit, you could not do the damage, it don't matter. I'm gonna find a way to make this shit work out. And that's exactly what I did. I used my mind, my body, and my soul. I lost some of each. But this shit happened. But other than that, I have to say this week has been a pretty good week. I am pretty happy with how the new year is developing. Oh, wait a second. Wait a moment. What's that? The Iran terror? What? There's a fucking looming threat called World War III, which apparently everyone fucking loves. For some reason on Reddit, everyone was just jerking off to the fact that fucking Iran got, you know, well, not really Iran, it was the general from Iran that got killed, and people were like, well, World War III, what are you going to do, dude? I'm going to hit that draft real quick. Which, by the way, that shit is pretty crazy, and when I read the news the first time I saw that, I was like, wait, what? I'm like, what happened? Why did this happen? And I'm like, fuck, dude, what the fuck? I pray to God, I pray to Yahweh, I pray to Jesus, I pray to anyone who's listening that Iran doesn't do anything and that America doesn't do anything, but unfortunately, this is looking like a repeat of the 70s. If you look at the presidential election from the 70s and the presidency from the 70s, you know, we had the whole bullshit with Watergate, similar to what we're doing now, impeachment of Nixon, similar to what we're doing now, Vietnam War, I guess it's similar to what we're doing now. Oh my god, dude, I can't, man. I really fucking can't. That shit is crazy. The fact that Donald Trump literally ran on the platform of saying, listen, we don't want to go to war with Iran. He was specifically adamant in saying that Iran is not one place we want to fuck with. We don't want to do that shit. And he's pretending, what's getting me tight is that he's pretending like he has to. Like for real, like, I hope that people who supported him, at least a majority, if he does go to war with Iran or start some proxy war bullshit, that they go, you know what? I like him, he's a good guy, but he didn't keep that promise. I hope they don't go into Izanami where they're like, yeah, you know what? Donald Trump didn't want to attack Iran, but the problem is, we had to. We just had to. It is what it is, bro. We absolutely had to. But it's unfortunate, man. Like, this is one of those things where I saw it and immediately I was like, oh, fuck, here we go again. Here we go. Here we go, boy. We getting ready. And I was already drained. Like, my energy is low. Like, I was getting drained because for this past week I had to go back to work. The fucking vacation was over. The fun was over. I had to go back to fucking working that hard 9 to 5, slaving away in front of a keyboard. I remember when I first started working at my job, I heard one of my coworkers saying that, like, he was complaining about having to work and then go home, and he's like, it's so stressful, fucking slaving away in front of a keyboard. And you know what? At the time he was saying a joke, I'm saying it seriously. There's no irony here. I'm dying out here, boy. So I went back to work this week as well, and I basically am getting drained on two fronts. One front is that I agreed to do a presentation for my company. They're like, yeah, dude, you know what? We need someone to do a presentation on CloudWatch and how we use it at the company. So AWS CloudWatch is just like a service that exists in AWS that we use. And they're like, yeah, make a short presentation, like 20 minutes, do this, do that. And I'm like, yeah, dude, no problem. And then one thing that I fucking forgot to realize is that before I left for vacation, I did none of my final year review. My own review, as well as like people, like you do reviews on your coworkers and shit. Oh my god, I hate doing that, dude. I hate doing it for myself the most, and then I hate doing it for other people just because I rarely ever, like, first of all, everyone's a fucking, they give you certain ratings, and I'm like, listen, everybody's getting 5 stars. Unless you fucked up big time, you getting 5 fucking stars. It's as simple as that. And I when I first started at my company, they gave me, like, the most people ever to review for some reason. They gave me, like, 10 people. And I just started. I was there for 2 months, and I'm like, well, everybody's getting 5 stars. Everybody's getting 5 stars. This year, I think I have, like, 3 or 4 people. And it's still pretty time consuming. Like, I'm at, because you usually give them a rating and then you give an example of why they're good in that area. And like most other companies, we have fucking, tenants and different things that are principles for the company. Which, fair enough, it's fine, but it does make it a little bit more, time consuming, a little bit more annoying because you now have to write towards a prompt to a degree. Which, again, is not terrible, but I don't know, dude. It's just paperwork. I don't know how people, like, I'm not super excited by software, but it is interesting. As much as sometimes you're doing certain things that are redundant. Oh, you got to redo a build because there's a bug, or you need to remake something to do it again. I really can say that I do like what I do, more so than not like it. Granted, I would love to just be home and sleep all day like a fucking, hedonistic piece of shit, but, not all of us can be that lucky. And I'm just so happy that I don't have, like, a business job where I'm making Excel sheets or... I don't know. I can't think of the context, but anytime I'm doing anything with an Excel sheet, anytime I'm fucking writing reviews, like, I would be... Like, it is so boring. Like, it is... Like, it's really... I don't know if, like, maybe... You know what it is? Maybe because it's not my, like, full job. You know what I mean? Like... For example, if my full job was being a writer, if my full job was being a manager where you review people, maybe it would be something where you're like, you know what, like ready and able to, take time out and do this, and I've done it so much that this is my job and it's not as boring. But for me, the reason why it's so, like, kind of annoying is the fact that I want to do my actual work, because, like Thursday and Friday, obviously not much was going to get done anyway. But there were certain things I wanted to do, which is now going to have to wait until Monday, and I'm not going to even... for the reviews, I'm honestly... I think I might actually take, like, 1 or 2 hours right now, even though it's Sunday, and try to knock out my own review. I think I did everyone else's, if I'm not mistaken. I did everyone else. I just have, like... And my shit isn't due until Friday, but I would really like to do it before then, because... I don't know, man. I'd rather do it now and have it done than, rush to finish it. And it's just one of those things, man. I feel like I remember one time in college I had a paper to write and it was due at 11 p.m. that night, and I really didn't want to do it. And I put myself into, like, that was like a real moment of fucking Izanami where I was just in a trance because I waited till 9 p.m. to start writing the paper. I don't know what it was. I had no good reason. I wasn't sick. I didn't feel good, whatever. I just did not want to do it. When I say I did not want to do it, I mean I really... Like, I was close to just being like, you know what? I'm going to have to take this F. I'm going to be done. Fuck it. But I ended up doing the paper. I actually submitted it, like, 5 minutes late as opposed to, the super late of not doing it. And I fucking remember that I actually, what do you call it? I emailed my professor because, like, the way it was, like, turn it in or something like that. And... like, it was 5 minutes late, so I couldn't give it. So I emailed him, like, hey, professor, I took, like, a screenshot of, like, time.now. I'm like, right now it's 12:05. I missed it by 5 minutes. I'm so sorry, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, yo, dude, you know, I missed it by 5 minutes. I'm sorry. Can you please accept my paper? And and the excuse I gave him was like, yeah, my computer, like, it broke or some shit, and I couldn't save it. And, dude, he saw that, and he got so tight. He's like, everyone else was able to do it on time. Everyone else gave me the shit on time. You're the only one. Blah, blah, blah. And he gave me, like, a whole, like, thing of, you know, that's the oldest trick in the book, saying that your computer doesn't work. And I'm like, what am I going to email him? I'm going to be like, I didn't want to do it. Like, I was in a fucking trans, like, state where I'm like, fuck this, I don't want to do it. So he ended up accepting it, and I ended up realizing, like, listen, I better get my ass together and not question the fucking fragility of existence and worrying about shit. I should just shut my mouth. I should just fucking put that shit in gear and just fucking say fuck it and just do the paper, which I ended up doing. That was the end of it, but, it's one of those things, dude. Like, you get in a certain type of mood, you get in a certain type of way, you get in a funk, and you're just like, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to fucking even bother attempting to do this work, which is what I feel right now. Like, I would love to just stay at home and not do anything. But, you know what I mean? Gotta go to work. Gotta get that bread. Gotta get that money. So it is what it is. So here we go. This is it. This is the fucking magical moment. I've done this attempt 8 billion zillion million times. The probability has run out. This will be a crit. This will be the demise. This is for all the times Goku had to go to Snake Way. Be like, sorry, Chi-Chi, raise your kids on your own. Fuck you, Dad. Fuck you. Look at that. 18 million critical, which is actually a little bit more than Goku's HP. I think it's like 15 million, something like that. So there you go. That's what you get for abandoning me, Dad. That's what you get for making your own family on Snake Way with fucking King Kai and Bubbles and that piece of shit Gregory. You neglected me. Now I kill you. Seems fair to me. Seems very fair to me. I should actually try this out when I go to fucking family therapy and just try this out with my family. Be like, listen, I'm going to kill you if you disrespect me. So, ended up getting the crit. Ended up getting the nuke. This was surprising. This is really fucking annoying, dude. I'm not gonna lie. This is really fucking annoying. I actually had to take off my own LR Gohan and Goten in order to get the proper rotation. But you know what? Another nuke in the books. Another Goku dead. And we're better off because of it.